Welcome to the Elemental Alchemy 5-week workshop series we've entitled The Alchemy of You. I'm glad you're here and thank you so much for signing up and trusting this process. Some of you know a good bit about the elemental process. Some of you know very little about it. Some of you know maybe even nothing about it. That's okay no matter where you're coming from. This workshop series will cover you. It will bring you from an understanding of the symbolic nature, why we're talking about elements, what this is all about, why alchemy, why this process is different than other processes, how it can help you, how it can support you in evolving yourself into what it is that you're wanting to bring out into the world, or maybe it'll even help you find out what that is. Generally, there's so much mystery evolving in this work. And over the course of 5 weeks, we're going to spend a week with each element. And within that element, we're going to spend time focusing on where you are particularly within that element of your own experience. For instance, in fire, that's the place of personality and will and vision, the I am. It's the hero awakening, the heroine awakening to this vision of a new venture afoot, a new game afoot, right? And in this place, there's 3 phases. One is identifying, yes, I am this. Yes, I am this hero ready to take on this challenge. Then there's the second part of the phase, which is I'm deep in it already. I know who I am and I know what I'm going through, and I'm exploring, just holding that pattern of processing this. And then there's the finale where we get to this point of I've gained a lot from this experience and I've gained a lot of expansive wisdom from this, and I'm just taking that to the next level. So no matter whether you're in the beginning of just beginning to identify with a new venture ahead that you are bringing into this process, or you're deep in the middle of it, processing it and going through it, or you've already come on the other side and you're just wanting to get to a deeper insight and a more expansive understanding, we are going to have you hold that space for the week and give you the opportunity to take it to the next level and to see what's beneath that or above that or deeper to that. We're going to give you the opportunity to honor that part of your nature where you are in your life and what is wanting to come through. You'll see in this program that just by holding space for these elements of your experience explicitly, opening it up to conscious awareness and honoring it in this way, will bring things forward that you may have missed before, or bring things forward that you never even knew were there. Very exciting stuff. First week, fire. Second week, water. Water is when we get to the complementary side of fire, which is all very futuristic and visionary. Water is very inner and calm. It's very yin. It's very much about what's happening inside of you, your inner experience. If fire is the big possibilities, potentials, and probabilities, water is that inner why. What is your values and beliefs and inner knowing bringing to this? What is all of this fiery stuff resonating with on a deeper level? Why would you want to be a part of this next phase in your life? This is getting to something deeper, right? So we'll go in through the water realm and honor where you are in that phase, whether you're getting to a place of just wanting to find some comfort on a deep, emotionally intelligent way, or you're deep in it and transforming, you're dying off to some old pattern and being reborn into something new, which is always fun, right? Or you're already beyond that and you're deep into this inner elixir state of, yeah, I got it. I've tapped into it. I am there. I've got that golden seed ready to plant. Wherever you are, we're going to hold that through that water week. Then we're going to move into the earth week 3. In this week, we're going to focus on planting that golden seed. It's about getting it all together. And whereas water might be the why you're doing this, earth is all about how are you going to do this. So we'll focus an entire week on the more practical, more embodied earthy stuff of sensible, practical, organized, developmental, all the things like when a seed is planted and it germinates and it takes form in this vessel, in this sort of womb of Mother Earth, right? We have these things inside of us that are gestating, that are taking form. So the Earth Week is honoring that phase in our lives, or that aspect of our big vision for ourselves and that big why of ours. We're holding space for this experience of where we are in this earth process of bringing it into the world. The next phase is the air realm, where that seed of a new way germinates and takes form, and it comes out, it surfaces and comes out into the air, and it engages the world around us. It becomes how you engage other people. It becomes what you talk to others about, what you communicate, what you're thinking. It guides the way your thought processes go. The air realm is about intellect, and the air realm is about thinking and mindfulness and relationships and communication. So everything that has been forming within the earth realm is now expressed in the air realm as thoughts, as communications, as ways of relating to others. So it's in itself, it's a very special place. So we're going to spend an entire week just understanding where you are at in communicating and relating and understanding for yourself where you are for whatever it is that you bring into this 5-week journey, right? So these are the 4 elements, and in itself there is a cycle going on from fire to water, which is this burning away and washing away. In alchemy, it's a purifying, it's a burning and washing to get from this high state of this exciting ideal to this deep state of meaning and understanding, this deep elixir. This is me. That's the first phase, very right brain stuff, right? And then the next phase is earth and air. Earth will take that, will seed it, they call it coagulation. We'll have everything come together and start to form it into sensible ideas, into simple processes, and into organized ways of taking this beautiful vision of yours, this deep inner meaning, and start to earth it, start to allow it to take form. And then once it does, it comes up into the earth and it becomes what you communicate to the world. So there's a cycle there. In the center of it is what we call the 5th element self, the etheric nature, right? This is the part of us that is our infinite soul, our infinite spirit ensouled as a human being. So part otherworldly, infinite being from other dimensions and constantly being born and moving on and being born and moving on. This is that part of us that is the creator, the creative one, the one who brings those 4 elements of mind, of body, of spirit, and emotion, and weaves them into a creative act, like a conductor creating a symphony, a director, a writer, an artist. The 5th element is our etheric nature that is weaving all these elemental potentials into pure art, into life. And so we'll spend our final week tuning into that, which is really getting to non-dualism and sort of the Buddhist concept of be here now in presence. And so you'll see at the end of this how all of these 5 elements weave together your life. And I believe it's an incredible way to begin to see your life, to support your conscious mind, your egoic mind, and your deeper subconscious and your higher consciousness. Gives them an opportunity to work together in the symbolic way that has been this way for ages, since history, across continents. There has always been this understanding of these 4 elements of consciousness and as this central creative self that is weaving them. So this 5-week journey is an invitation to become familiar, to experience, to become aware of, and to begin to integrate so that you can create in this way. I'm so excited for you to be a part of this. This is our pilot program. Our intention is to build from here. We're going to be building all sorts of trainings and all sorts of coaching practices from this. I brought this wonderful group together because I know you. I know you'll bring something beautiful to this. Whether or not you can participate in all of the activities and all of the calls, that isn't really the main reason I brought you in. It's mainly because I see who you are and I'm excited for you to explore your life. And I trust that this approach is going to deepen and expand your own soulful depth and beauty. And I'm excited to see where you take this. The real beauty is that this seed of potential fractals in all these different directions in all these different beautiful ways, these manifest ways, really depending on the soul who is engaging it. And so holding that central common ground is wonderful, but even more wonderful is seeing where you will take this. Welcome aboard, and you'll be receiving a welcome packet Monday morning. And I think maybe this is part of it, but I think we're also going to be sending this out in an email. Tonight is Sunday. And the onboarding program is through Soulllab.life. You can go there and you should already have a login code, but we'll have all that information ready for you. And just click on the 5-week course, the Alchemy of You training or workshop series, and we'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much and welcome aboard.